Do you remember your storyline?
I actually do remember.
I remember being touched by it.
And I remember really having a connection to that dance.
Hey guys, it's Kendall.
It's me, Kalani.
Hey guys, it's Chloe.
Hi guys, it's Brooke.
Hi, I'm Paige.
Hey everyone, I'm JoJo, and we are looking back at some of the most meaningful group dances.
Meaningful. I said that wrong.
I always liked the meaningful dances, the ones that I was in and the ones that I wasn't in. I think when you can really tell a story through movement, that's a gift, and that was a gift that I never took lightly.
They're on their phones and they're taking pictures of each other. That's what little kids do. And then in the music, boom, there's a car crash.
I loved the dances with a message or a story to tell. Those were my favorite dances.
This week we're doing a group number called My Last Text, and it's really weird and scary.
Everyone is in the group routine, and this group routine is very disturbing. And the title is My Last Text. This routine should leave the judges feeling something.
The last text was a very powerful message, and at the time, I knew it was a powerful message, but I was too young to even drive, so it wasn't really relevant. But looking back now, it's like texting and driving is a thing, people do it, and they shouldn't. The fact that we expressed that in dancing, I thought was super cool, and it's a powerful piece.
I have this vision. We're gonna put the kids in a car, even though they're really a little young to be driving. Now you're in a car. So when she turns, everybody has to lean.
The last text was actually a very big deal for me because it was the only time that I was the star.
I'm gonna use Paige as the driver. She doesn't have to do too much, but Paige is beautiful to look at. Paige, for God's sakes, you haven't even danced yet. Sit up straight.
Even though I didn't dance, I told the whole storyline. If it wasn't for my part, then I feel like the dance wouldn't have been the same. I kind of gave the meaning to it.
They're on their phones and they're taking pictures of each other. That's what little kids do. And then in the music, boom, there's a car crash. I need you to think. They're not hearing this. If Maddie can pull this number off with her acting skills, it's gonna win. It's gonna win everything.
Everybody knows that it was Maddie who had the most facial expressions.
Front. Push. 2, 3, 4. Now grab her and pull her away from her.
My God. What the heck? Are they test crash dummies? What are they doing?
I think this is just a very powerful number, and it was meaningful to me, and I'm sure to everyone watching it.
There came that moment where it was silent. And in a choreographer's life or dance teacher's life, those moments are few and far between. Nobody knew whether to clap or cry or what to do. That was a great moment in my life. We did it. We came to nationals, we won.
I just really like the story behind it. It's very impactful, and now I don't text and drive, so nobody text and drive.
Don't text and drive, people. Stupid.
Never text and drive.
You're great.
I need to see a lot more emotion from everyone. That's what actors do. They go back to some time in their life, and that's what makes them cry, not the lines that they're saying right then and there.
I love the dance, the waiting room. I loved having a big prop because I feel like we didn't always use props in group dances especially, so when we did, it was a lot of fun. And I just think that that was such a cool concept that I've never really personally ever seen before too.
The waiting room. So imagine if your family, your loved ones, were brought in by ambulance from a car accident. So imagine waiting to hear the news. Is it happy news? Or is it the worst humanly possible news?
There's a lot of different types of people in a waiting room, and we each got to display a different emotion, and I think that that was really representative of different people in the world. You know, you have some people who cope by like chilling out. You have some people that cope by crying, some people that cope by leaving, some people that stare into the world. You have some people that get sick in the waiting room, you know, and it's tough. Being the one in the hospital obviously is tough, but being the one in the waiting room is also tough, and so we got to kind of tell that story.
I think it looks crazy good, but let's face it, the emotion needs work. I want the judges to feel something. I want people to be on the edge of their seats. I need to see a lot more emotion from everyone. That's what actors do. They go back to some time in their life, and that's what makes them cry, not the lines that they're saying right then and there. The group number, it's more than a dance routine. I would call it a piece. There's an emotional range.
I think one thing I really learned when I came to the ALDC was how to use my face and facial expressions. That was something that Abby really taught us, that it was more than just the technique. You needed to be able to tell a story and portray a story. And I really love that about Abby's teaching because I think it really has helped us, you know, with all of our performances. That's something that we could always have that other dancers don't always have.
Please welcome in small group, the waiting room.
We each had a different story, we each had a different storyline. My storyline was that my friend had been in a shark attack and I had brought her to the hospital, and that was my storyline. That's kind of why I'm in a swimsuit with just like a hoodie over it. Maddie was like, her parents were in the hospital and they passed away actually at the end and she got bad news. Nia was actually a doctor, and it was like she had just like gone through labor and delivery, I believe, and she had like blood smeared, but she gave someone good news, I remember that. Everyone had their own little different story. Kenzie was like someone's little sister that was in the waiting room. It's really cool how it was done.
It was so moving. I had goosebumps. There's people behind me in tears, crying.
Then you, eventually, go off the edge. We are doing a group routine called Pretty Reckless. Kalani, you're turning 16, sweet 16, that's a big birthday. So this is about driving a car. Driving a car recklessly.
I think the ones where we tell a story are usually the ones that are my favorite because they mean something.
It gets out of control. Now, you guys are the responsible ones. You don't want to be a part of this. And then you, eventually, go off the edge.
Abby did a really good job at telling stories.
I want this routine to go down in history as one of my all-time greats. And over, up, back, front, over, up, drop.
Sometimes, not sometimes, all the time, I preferred them over a regular old dance. You know, like, of course it's nice to watch great technique on stage, very simple, but I think that the dances that were most fun and had the biggest impact on the audience and on the moms and on Abby and on us was, you know, the dances with a story or with a message.
I don't need the city tonight. I just wanna drive and drive. Dancing in the dark is fine, 'cause I got bright lights in my mind. The colors won't fade till morning, and the lovers won't leave till morning. Let's go chasing stars this evening, eyes wide shut and fast cars dreaming. Oh, we're tripping at the speed of the light. I thought this could be paradise. I don't need to sleep tonight. I just wanna feel alive. Swimming in the dark, so right, 'cause I got bright lights in my eyes. Let's go chasing stars this evening, eyes wide shut and fast cars dreaming. Oh, we're tripping at the speed of the light. I thought this could be paradise. Catch me, bring me back to life. We're tripping at the speed of the light. I thought this could be paradise.
I love when we go out there and do dances that we understand and the story is interesting to us because we just play the roles so much better. And when we go off stage and after we've done it, we just feel so good about ourselves.
All right, thank you guys
I
for
don't
being
need
so
water.
amazing, and I love you all so much.
What a team.
What a team we are.
Oh my.
If kids have someone they can call and ask for advice, then I think the kids will use it. I really do.
My favorite group dance would have to be Suicide Hotline.
This is a very mature subject. The name of the routine is Suicide Hotline. The news traveled rapidly throughout the dance community. A girl in Phoenix, Arizona, who Kalani and Kira knew personally, committed suicide. It's devastating. It's a story. It's how the hotline works, how the phones are answered, what takes place during a phone call. It's about keeping someone on the line.
We all cried.
Teared up.
1, hold 2, 3, hold 4, 5, hold 6, go back, 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 back.
That was one of our best dances, hence why it's one of our most iconic.
The girls know the group number, but do they really know what they're dancing about? I'm not so sure. So I invited Cheryl and Ginger here from the Suicide prevention hotline called Teen Line. I want them to come and talk to the girls and the moms about what they actually do at Teen Line. I think it's good to learn about this for their own personal lives, as well as dancers putting something of this magnitude on the stage. The routine that we're doing, Kalani is our dancer that is in crisis, crying out, reaching, calling.
One thing about Abby is that she always loved to give us group dances with meanings and stories. And I really loved that because I think all of us enjoyed acting, and that was a way to kind of mix acting and dance together. And I think it was amazing for us to be able to really express our emotions through dance. So I really enjoyed doing those dances.
This group dance is a very touchy, scary subject. I've never seen a group dance about Teen Hotline, so I hope we can pull this off. It can't just be one of those group dances. It has to be one of those amazing group dances that you always remember.
I am really nervous for this group dance. I mean, it's a really intense story. We have a prop, like always, but we also have to make an awareness for teens to know that there is someone that can help you, because we can't lose another dancer in this world.
Suicide Hotline was a very dark dance for us. It had a lot of emotion behind it, and it had a huge story, and we needed it to reach the right audience, and it certainly did. And I am so proud of my team and I for making that dance a masterpiece.
Let's do something to help. Let's do something to teach, because I think education is key. And if kids have someone they can call and ask for advice, then I think the kids will use it. I really do. I think kids will use this hotline to seek answers to their questions. If one kid, just one kid, picks up the telephone and dials that hotline number, maybe, just maybe, we are going to save a kid's life.
You've been on this road too long, hearing music but it's not your song. Wanna scream but your voice is gone. Days trapped inside your head. Can't look up cause your world is down. Walking miles staring at the ground. All alone inside the crowd. Letting pockets hold your hand. But the sun is always there to shine. The clouds block out the sky. Oh, hold on, just one more day. Hold on, I know you'll find a way. Hold on, you got stars in your eyes, so let's paint the sky. Hold on, hold on, hold on. You've got stars in your eyes, so let's paint the sky.
I had a special part in the very end of that dance, and it was a big duty for me. I think that is probably the best dance for anyone to have a special part in because of the storyline and because it was so impactful. I will never forget that dance, and I'm so glad that I was a part of it and had the special part of being just a little too late to the phone call. We went off that stage and bawled our eyes out. And I remember that moment, and I will never forget that moment because the story was so deep and because we felt like it was our duty to get that message across. We all just cried in a huddle, I remember, when we walked off stage.
I hope that us doing this group dance can help spread awareness to all the teens out there that you can call this teen hotline if you're feeling unsafe and unprotected. I think it's a good dance to spread awareness about.
Chloe went out there and she danced as well as she can, and she believed in herself. So She won, no matter who gets that crown.
My most triumphant victory on Dance Moms was when I won Season 2 Nationals. That just meant a lot to me. I loved that solo, and I had had a really hard year.
I don't think Chloe is going into nationals with the confidence that she should have. Chloe got 6th last week, and to be beat by Kendall, I think, was a little bit of a blow to her confidence. You are not messing up everything, okay? Mm-hmm. Like, I know that you can go do that dance, Chloe. I know you can. I know you can. It doesn't matter what I know. You have to know it, okay? This isn't gonna be easy. You know, Chloe's dancing against Maddie, and Maddie's amazing.
Maddie is on the money. She's hitting everything. She has those judges in the palm of her hand. It's like watching a 25-year-old professional on that stage.
It did feel pretty awful to be in someone else's shadow all the time.
Maddie went out there, nailed her number. Brooke went out there, nailed that number. I need you to do it too.
Okay.
I was constantly trying to prove myself, and I couldn't comprehend why there was this intense rivalry and why I didn't feel good enough all the time.
Please welcome to the stage, Chloe performing Silence.
Chloe went out there and she danced as well as she can. And she believed in herself. So she won, no matter who gets that crown.
And second place, junior solo, which was very, very close by a 1/5 of a point, goes to Telling Myself, Maddie Ziegler from the Abbey Lee Dance Center.
As soon as they announced Maddie as the second place winner, everybody there knew Chloe won.
And our first place, Energy, junior solo for our nationals in Beverly Hills, also being crowned Miss Energy, goes to Chloe from the Abbey Dance Center. Congratulations.
It feels really good to be winning Junior Miss Energy and getting the crown and plaque and the trophy. And this is a really good step in my dance career, and I just hope that Maddie's happy for me too, because I'm always happy for her when she wins.
Outstanding in her performance. She was the winner. She stood there very proud to win that crown, and I'm thrilled.
There's nothing better than when you prove to yourself that you can do it, and you're proud of yourself, and you kind of relish in that moment before you go back to pushing yourself for the next thing.
Jump, kick, turn, step. Jump, kick, turn, step.
You should see our kicks!
Okay, love you guys. And then we go.
I didn't think the girls were going to win this week. But do I agree with the judges' decision? Absolutely.
One of our most amazing wins was when Don't Fence Me In beat Run, Run, Run. We had just another ALDC dance and a prop.
We're using a big prop in this number. A barbed wire fence. Oh. Chain link fence. And they have to throw their bodies up against it, so.
Well, I'm excited to see it.
Our girls are going up against BDA this week, and they're our rivals, and we have to win.
And the other team had a beautiful routine.
I want to talk about the group dance. This is going to be something that Abby has never done and would never even touch. It's about young kids, your age, being comfortable with who they are.
You guys, you're fenced in to this prison field.
Do me to hold her hand.
You gotta go fast, 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 fast. Reach, 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 reach through, reach.
Oh my gosh.
This is catastrophe written all over.
You will all start the same beautiful girl. 3 of you will have different outfits underneath and be ripping off your dress to decide who are you? Are you male? Are you female? And the other 2 girls will be trying to put it back on you to try to get you to be what society wants you to be.
This group dance is amazing. This is actually nationals material. I'm nervous.
The other team had a beautiful nationals routine. We had the big fence, and we didn't know what was gonna happen.
Next up, we have number 603, Don't Fence Me In.
This one. The BDA group performance was competitive. It was good. It was powerful. The choreography was strong. It could go either way.
The second place scored 295 points.
That there was gonna be a winner, whether it was them or us, and we pulled it together and we competed a beautiful dance that won.
This is my ID photo. I look like I am not very happy.
Being able to do that was just such a great time.
I'm wrapped. Say Something, Say Anything was a dance that I just really connected to. And I felt like I was finally kind of growing into myself as a dancer. Say Something, Say Anything was my first senior solo, and I was the oldest.
Kalani, you are doing a piece called Say Something, Say Anything. It's a contemporary routine, and you'll be in the senior division for the first time.
Being the first one to compete in the senior category was something unknown for all of us and unknown for me. So I was super nervous to be the youngest of the age category.
Kalani, you have much more of a story than these two do. I don't want to see 2 minutes of just angst. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sassy. Bah. Nice. Everybody's dismissed. You can all go. Goodbye.
So they're done?
Ridiculous. I know Kalani can pick up choreography and perform in no time at all, but she is dancing for the first time against seniors. And Abby gave her only 30 minutes of rehearsal time.
I wore a red lace dress, and that was also another dance that I just really connected to and loved to perform. Say Something, Say Anything was a favorite of mine. It was just super mature, and I felt like I was finally kind of growing into myself as a dancer, and Abby was letting me, you know, kind of help out more with what I wanted in my solo.
It was good, really good.
This was Kalani's first time dancing as a senior. The competition is so hard because these kids have years of training, and Kalani is the youngest in that age bracket. She has worked so hard this season, and a loss right now could be devastating.
And first place in the senior solo category goes to entry number 91, Say Something, Say Anything.
I got a perfect score, so it'll always be a memorable one for me because getting a perfect score never happens.
I'm so happy that I won first place with my solo, and I won high scoring solo the whole day, which is really exciting, but it's kind of sad. This is my first time in the senior category. Baby Kalani's growing up, as Nia would say.
Now, being an adult, my wins definitely look a little different. I think that being in good health, being close with my family, running my business, teaching dance, those are all wins for me. And I love how winning looks now versus how it did as a kid.